We have an S3 here today and we'll be basically discussing about the camera features of S3. We'll not go into the detail of the hardware or the image quality which is taken, but basically we're discussing about the camera app here. Just talking about the stats, S3 boasts of an 8 megapixel camera taking a high resolution photo, has an autofocus, LED flash. It can also take high definition videos and also at the same time capture images. Comes with geo-tagging, a great face detection mechanism and image stabilization. It can also take videos at high definition of 1080 pixels at 30 frames per second. So going to the first to the image options, you can see we can shuttle between the image and the video by this shuttle tab. Going to the settings directly, we have many of settings. The first is the portrait mode, where it would initiate the secondary camera, that's the facing camera. We have the flash option where you can disable the flash, on the flash, or set it to auto. The shooting mode is one of the great features of S3, where you can decide between various shooting modes. The second one being the burst shot is where the camera would take 20 multiple shots one after another, and it has a 0-second shutter speed, so it takes multiple photos in just few seconds. And if you have a best shot enabled, then it would take 8 multiple shots and automatically decide which one of them is the best. You have face detection mechanism, in which it will only take the photo when it detects the face, and the smile shot is there, which automatically initiates when someone smiles, and it would take the photo of that. There are various other options. We have panorama, where you can take a 180 degree view of the surroundings. The photos are automatically mapped to each other and they are joined together to create a 180 degree view. We have a car mode, the buddy share mode, and various other modes. In the buddy share mode uses the social tag feature, which we'll discuss in some other video. Going to the scene mode, you have different scenes here, like it's a portrait, landscape. Are you shooting in low light? That's night. Is it a motion photo? That's sport. Is it during the sunset, beach? So S3 camera would automatically decide the best settings for you during that time or during that scene, and get the best out of the camera. That's the 8 megapixel camera. The exposure value is also there. It should be used by a pro user, which would set the exposure level of the camera. The next setting is the focus mode. You can set it to autofocus or the macro mode, you can see here. Then we have a timer, which allows you to time the camera for some seconds, and after which it will automatically take the photo. It's good if you are alone and there is no one to take the photo, or you are in a group and no one is there. You can place the camera somewhere and time it for some seconds, and the camera will automatically take the photo. Then there are a lot of effects here which you can apply on the images. You have negative, black and white, sepia, washed out. So you can apply a lot of effects on the images and have fun with that. You can customize the resolution, you can customize the white balance. ISO settings are also there, so you can see it's all in all camera. It's good for the pro users also who want in-depth settings of the camera. You have ISO, and earlier we saw you have exposure level setup. So there are many settings here. You can see anti-shake, that's the image stabilization, the image quality. The GPS tag is there, which will automatically get the current position of the location of the photo, and it would automatically tag that location where the photo was taken to the image. Then you have the storage option, where you can customize. It should be stored in the memory card or the phone. Similarly, these side options provide quick access to these settings only. Like you have the effects here, you have the image setup here, the flash setup here, and switching between the primary camera and the second camera here. So let's see some of the options of the video here. So now the camera is switched to the video mode, and we open the options. It's quite similar to one we saw in the video, apart from some options like the recording mode, where you can limit it to the MMS. So the storage of the size of the video would be less, and it can be sent over MMS. Your exposure value, again the outdoor visibility, the image stabilization, that's the anti-shake. So all in all, Samsung has done great with the camera app, and so many features, and coupled with the great 8 megapixel camera who can take HD photos at 1080 pixel. So it does the true justice. So it's the software giving true justice to the hardware. So all in all, it's a great matchup, and Samsung should be congratulated for the same.